It is not the work of government all over the world to construct houses. Governments put up roads, water, electricity, drainage, sewage. It is the work of the private sector to construct houses. But he has put it by force because he has business interest in company with some Asians to supply cement, steel, and iron sheets. So the whole affordable housing scheme is about corruption.
Unfortunately, most of these candidates today, Jagero, are not talking about what they plan to do as president, because it is the hardest conversation to have. Everyone is only talking about what the current president is not doing. That is the thing. And that's why when you push them towards what will you do, they want to run away from that conversation. Yeah, when you look at Rigathi Gachagua, all he's talking about is Mlima and one term. The conversation about what you will do is not there. It's neither here nor there. He does not want to have that conversation because it is a complex thing. You need to have a plan. People will ask you very fundamental questions. When you talk about you'll make healthcare better, we will ask you, how will you make it better? When you talk about the challenge of unemployment, we will ask you, how do you plan to solve it? Because the problem with most of us in Kenya is that we vote the person who understands the problem, not the person who knows the solution. And yet all of us know the problem. Who doesn't know that there's an unemployment problem in Kenya today? All of us are aware. But someone running for president will come and tell you that there's an unemployment problem, and then you'll be excited and feel like he's intelligent. He's not intelligent. This is the common. What you should be telling us is, what are you going to do about it?
Hizi nyumba zenye watu wanaishi za county sio zangu na sio zenu, ni za Wakenya. Mtu hawezi kaa kwa nyumba miaka 15 hajalipa hata shilingi moja. 15 years ama 10 years hujalipa hata shilingi moja, lakini mnataka services, mnataka hiyo pending bill ilipwe, mnataka takataka ichukuliwe, mnataka barabara zitengenezwe, mnataka madawa hospitalini.
It's about conflict of interest. Again, you find in agriculture, all the sugar factories have been sold to Asians in partnership with Kasongo. Last week, despite us having rice in Moya and Ahero that has not been bought, that is in the stores, he has authorized the importation of 5,000 metric tons of rice, duty-free, that will come and kill the rice farmer in Moya and Ahero. So you find, because of state capture, the president is in business in every sector. He is competing with every other businessman. And because of his advantage as president, he has killed all other business people. He's doing all the businesses in Kenya. I remember when we came into office, there's something called eCitizen. It was an app that was being operated by some private people and doing some little work for government. And when he came, he brought a lot of issues saying it is wrong for anybody in the private sector to collect money on behalf of government. And he said the Ministry of ICT must take up eCitizen. Little did I know he wanted the owners of eCitizen to come into the open. So when they came, he negotiated with them, took 80% of the business and said they should continue, and ordered all government services to be onboarded through eCitizen. Out of every 5 shillings that is paid through eCitizen, he pockets 3. That is not enough. The Auditor General has reported more than 10 billion shillings collected through eCitizen cannot be traced. So what is happening in Kenya is that we don't have a government. What we have is a criminal enterprise, theft of public funds, where the president has taken over all the businesses in the country. He's a chief procurement officer, he's a chief accountant, he is a supplier, he is everything. That now brings me to explain to you why we fell out. I believed this man because he came with a Bible and I'm a Christian. I'm the husband of a pastor. So when you come with a Bible and say you are saved, I believed this man. And all the things he told me and told the people of Kenya, we believed. I did not even have an MOU with him. We never wrote any agreement. I believed everything he told me. But when we arrived in government, it's a one-man show. He makes all the decisions. And all these decisions are selfish. It's about him. He's a businessman. He doesn't care for the country. And I started telling him this is wrong. Within a very short time, he captured Parliament. Parliament cannot ask a question. He captured the Senate. They cannot ask a question. He compromised all institutions of oversight. Nobody can ask a question. The only person who remained who could ask a question was Tinga, Raila Odinga. And he told me, we'll look for this man. He loves money. We'll give him some money. He'll also keep quiet. And sure, as December 25 is Christmas, the way, I'm telling you, just as sure as December 25 is Christmas, the way Osinde has explained, the man is eating and hence observing table manners. He cannot speak, his mouth is full. So the two are one and the same.
We must all play our part. We must all play our part. You know, it is not, you can be populist saying, what wakae tu. Then with the other hand, these MCAs have ward development fund. Every ward has a project that needs to be paid. So, mbati ukutaka wasilipe, wacha nisikufanyie wa WDF, nifanyie wale wengine kwa ambapo wanalipa. So ni kwenu, Jericho, it's the same thing. They belong to the millions of Kenyans. They belong to Nairobians. We want services. Juzi niliambia rais example. I was with the mayor of Paris. Budget ya Paris iko na watu 2,000,000. Nairobi iko na watu milioni ngapi? 7. Paris budget yao ya watu 2,000,000 is 132 billion shillings. Nairobi it is 40 billion shillings with 7 million people. But we want the quality of Paris or of London and not pay our part. You cannot have your cake and eat it. We are doing our part as a county. We are pushing. Last year we had the record highest revenue, 12.8 billion. Haijai onekana Kenya hii from any county or from Nairobi. By now we have already surpassed that record last year of 12.8. We are now already at 13 billion and the financial year is not over. Even as we do our part, everybody must do their part. Na hatujaongeza ushuru yote. The rent is so low. Tell me where in Kenya you'll get half an acre property, Woodley. Half an acre, 3 bedroom, rent ya 17,000. Alafu hujalipa miaka 10. Huku mtaani pale tunaishi, ukose kulipa mwezi moja mlango inatolewa. Una kifuli inawekwa, pale pengine hata roof inatolewa. Si ndio kweli? So all of those who stay in county government houses know they are not mine and they are not yours. They belong to all the people of Nairobi.